Hello and welcome to Anchorage, Alaska. Quinn Cotton takes that one for the Miners. For a strike, Hunter Warning, Troy Zneski. Here, first game of the season against the Anchorage Bucs for the Miners. One also called for a strike, 0-2. Cotton leading off for the Miners here, and he's facing the pitcher Seth Kneen of the Anchorage Bucs. But Cotton hits that one high towards right field. Bucs got it, and that will be out number one. So a quick out from the leadoff guy here for the Miners, and that'll bring up Justin Ammons.
Yeah, pretty excited to get going here in Anchorage, facing the Bucs for the first time on the year, and we got a couple new guys in the lineup with Elijah McNamee batting third, and then Rainer Osmus batting eighth. So we'll get our first look at them as well.
First pitch to Ammons, he shows bunt, but takes that one for a strike. 0-1. Miners trying to bounce back from loss the other night to the Chugiak Chinooks. That one outside for a ball. 1-1. Beautiful night here in Anchorage, but windy. Wind blowing from right field to left. So that one is going outside for a ball. 2-1. Ammons hitting .355 on the season. That one inside for a ball. 3-1 the count. Ammons playing in center field tonight. That one hit foul. So the count will be full here for Ammons. Ammons out of the University of Tennessee, and there's a couple Tennessee guys on the roster for the Bucs. Connor Darling, a pitcher. Designated hitter tonight, Pete Durkay. As that one is ball 4 to Ammons, so a one-out walk will send him to first, and we'll get Elijah McNamee to the plate for the first time in a Miners uniform.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple guys there on the Bucs playing from Tennessee. It's just summer baseball, man. It's kind of fun, and you get to be on different teams as your teammate all year. So I'm sure they talk some smack there while they're hitting BP as well. They got a Gonzaga guy from the Bucs as well.
First pitch to McNamee is taken for a strike, 0-1. McNamee getting the start at right field tonight. 6'2", 200 pounds out of Mississippi State. Just finished his sophomore season. Pitch is hit foul. 0-2. Kneen for the Bucs is the only left-hander on their roster, pitching staff-wise. Everyone else is a righty, but he's got the start tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So it'll be 1 on and 2 away here in the top of the first.
Yeah, with Kneen the only lefty, I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, the Miners have like 5 or 6, and I guess we kind of take them for granted a little bit when we go against teams with 1, teams with 2, and I think one team might have a total of 3 lefties, but Austin Bull will be batting righty, at least for the first part of the game, and something we haven't seen him do that often as Kneen throws back to first to check on Ammons.
That's right, and so that means with that throw to first, that Austin Dennis, tonight's second baseman for the Miners, is awaiting his first pitch of the evening. Ammons is off and running. Dennis hits that one down the third base line. He's going to be safe at first. So nice little Tapper. I don't know. Was that quite a bunt? Not quite a bunt. Not
Yeah, it
quite a
was a
swing.
bunt. Yeah, it was a bunt. He laid one down, and it was a little push bunt to the left side. The pitcher, Kaneen, looked pretty slow getting off the mound, and by the time he picked it up, the play was gone at second because Ammons was stealing. And great job there by Austin Dennis to lay it down and play. And, I mean, he's a speedy kid there playing second base tonight and bunted there for a base hit.
So 2 on, 2 out for the designated hitter, Blake Benefield, who takes that for a ball, 1-0.
Couple of Tennessee guys, 2 on base, one the University of Tennessee, and Austin Dennis there on first base, Middle Tennessee, and now we got a Middle Tennessee guy at the plate in Benefield.
And Benefield still leads the ABL in home runs and RBIs, but that one is hit high towards left. The Bucs are under it, and that will be out number 3. So that does it here in the top of the first for the Miners. They strand 2. We head to the bottom of the first, and we'll get to see Hayden Kettler take on the Bucs after this short break.
You stop by the Bucs Pirates Den and you can register to pet a bike. Just a reminder, you do need to be present to win. Also, you can stop by our Bucs souvenir stand and you can get your lucky numbers for giveaways for tonight. You can purchase those on the third base side and look for a list of our daily giveaways from our fun sponsors.
All right, can I please have Marcus page 6 and Holden 7 come down to the Pirates Den? Marcus page 6, Holden page 7. Thank you.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning for your Anchorage Bucs, from Gonzaga, second baseman number 9, Jace Vandenbray.
And we're back here, bottom of the first inning. Miners taking the field on the mound for Matsu's Hayden Kettler. And he will face Jace Vandenbray, second baseman out of Gonzaga. Here to start the bottom of the first. Kettler throws that for a ball. 1-0. Pitch. That one. Chopped in front of the mound. Kettler's got it. Over to first for out number 1. I'll tell you who's playing what for the Miners tonight on the mound, of course. Kettler. Behind the plate, Ryan Haug. Over at first, Nick Brooks. Second base, Austin Dennis. Rainer Asmus at third, Austin Bull at short. Justin Ammons in center, and Elijah McNamee over in right.
Pretty solid defense there, I'd say. Bunch of good defenders out there. The outfield full of some studs for sure.
Kettler throws that one outside to Todd Lott. That one finds its way inside for a ball. 2-0. Pitch. That one chopped towards second. A diving stop by Dennis over to first. And he got him. An excellent play by Austin Dennis, filling in at second base tonight for 2.
Yeah, Dennis, one of those utility guys. Can almost use him anywhere. Plays in center field, actually, for Middle Tennessee. Sometimes I talked to him a little bit yesterday out there. And plays center and second for Middle Tennessee. We've seen him at third so far this year as well. And actually, last time we were here against the Pilots, we saw him in left field. So the kid can do it all. And he even pitches.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's even pitched a couple innings so far. Here.
Doesn't look like the Bucs are too happy with something going on there. Asking the umpire to talk it over.
While we're here in Anchorage, we're happy to thank our sponsor here in the booth, Napa Auto Parts. In Big Lake, Palmer, and Wasilla, your Matsu Valley Napa Auto Parts. That's the place to go. If you got any automotive trouble, you need a part, they got it. Visit www.napaalaska.com if you got any questions or want more information about what they do over there at Napa Auto Parts. Kettler fires that for a strike to Pete Durkay.
Yeah, I was actually in Napa Auto Parts yesterday selling some pancake breakfast tickets, a great fundraiser that the Miners are doing this coming Saturday, and then another one in July as well.
That one hit high and out of play for strike number 2.
Basically $6 for a head, and it's 9 to noon at the Palmer Moose Lodge, and you get unlimited pancakes. So a good fundraiser for the team and a great way to meet up with the guys and hang out.
Sounds like a great time. I know I'll be there.
Yeah, free pancakes. Are you kidding?
The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, so a 1-2-3 inning from Kettler. We've played 1. We head to the top of the second. Due up for the Miners, Nick Brooks. We'll be right back after a short break.
Located behind the grandstand. Also, we've got our full concession stand in the middle. Also located behind the grandstand.
All right, I have with me Golden and Marcus, and right now we're going to do 50 cents. So rules are simple. I say go, spin in circles until I say stop. At that point, they will drop their golf clubs and get the back. On your mark, get set, go. All right, stop. All right, great job, kids.
Leading off the top of the second for the Miners from Gonzaga, first baseman number 32, Nick Brooks.
Welcome back here to Anchorage. Hunter Warning and Troy Zneski in the booth for your broadcast. Nick Brooks up to lead off the top of the second inning for the Miners. Pitch. Brooks fouls that one off towards right field for strike number 1. Talked about the Tennessee kids on both teams. A handful of Gonzaga players as well. Brooks among them. That one in for a ball, 1-1. Brooks struggling so far this season, only hitting 167 for the Miners. That one outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, you mentioned struggling a little bit, but I think once he gets going, he'll really settle in. And it's kind of hard, he's been moving around DH, first base, and playing all over, but hasn't been seeing the ball too well yet. The season is still very early, but once he settles down, I think we'll get some good swings out of him.
That one called for a strike, so the 2-2 pitch now from Canine is hit into right field, but a nice catch out there by Ryan Williams will mean out number 1 here in the top of the second. Bring up the catcher for the Miners, Ryan Haug. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, Haug currently leading the Miners with a .500 batting average. Obviously, played in a couple less games. Only has 2 games under his belt. 3 hits for 6 at bats and 2 runs there. Also adding an RBI and 2 walks. So only reaching, getting up 8 times and reaching on 5 of those.
Not a bad resume there. Shows bunt on that one, but it goes for a strike. So 2 balls and a strike with 1 away. No score here in the top of the second. Not much doing on either side in the first. The pitch. That one's high. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, just a gorgeous day here in Anchorage. A little sunny, kind of warm, but I mean, I say warm and I look it up and it's 58 degrees. So whatever that means here in Alaska, a beautiful night nonetheless.
That went in for a strike, so the count is full with 1 out. And when it gets still out there, it can get hot in that sun, but as we said earlier, the wind is definitely blowing down there.
Yes, absolutely. You pack a jacket and then you come up to the booth, take off the jacket, and you're hot again.
Haug hits that one high just into foul territory down the right field line, and it will be caught by the second baseman, Vanderbrake, for out number 2. And Rainer Asmus will make his way to the mound, or to the plate rather, for the Miners. One of the new faces getting in the mix tonight. That one goes for a strike. 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Asmus out of Chandler Gilbert Community College. Close ties to the head coach Ben Taylor as he chops that one towards third. It's fielded cleanly over to first, and that will be out number 3. So the Miners go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second. When we come back with your Miners baseball broadcast, we have Hayden Kettler on the mound trying to take care of the Bucs. We'll be right back.
On Monday night, as we posted, you notice. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for your Anchorage Bucs. From Gonzaga, first baseman number 33, J.V.
Welcome back here. Hunter Warning, Troy Wisniewski. And the Miners are scoreless here in Anchorage. Taking on the Bucs. And Hayden Kettler throws to Jake Veith, and that one will get right up the middle there for a base hit. And just like that, no outs and one on in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring up Cole Cleese.
Now batting from the College of the Canyon, center fielder number 13, Cole Blez.
Cole Klez just finished his freshman season. Kettler fires that one in for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. That one low and outside. 2-0 the count now. Pitch. That one ripped foul towards third base. 2 balls and a strike. Miners wearing their camouflage jerseys tonight. Bucs in their pinstripes.
Yeah, I always want to make a camouflage joke when I see them out there. Well, when I try to see them, because they're blending in there in the brown and green.
That one goes for a strike. 2-2 now. We had heard a story that the Miners used to have yellow jerseys, but after an extended period of losses, one day they showed up and just
they were gone.
All the yellow jerseys were gone mysteriously. And a little curse was broken as that one is fouled off and out of play. Count remains 2-2.
Yeah, I could see them bringing them back though. You know, I'm kind of a yellow guy. It's out there. It's different. I'm sure the Bucs, they probably have a yellow jersey. I think maybe
It's possible.
Oh no, remind me a lot of the Pittsburgh Pirates there.
Well, Miners got a bit of a Oakland Athletics type deal going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pitch. That one ripped foul towards left field. Count remains 2-2. 1 on, none away here. Bottom of the second inning. No score yet. There's still plenty of time.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the Athletics have a yellow jersey with the green A there on the left chest.
I think the Miners could make it work as that one is outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
Yeah, even go like old school throwback jerseys, make up one, say it was like, you know, it was here in the 50s, blah, blah,
Sure.
blah. But I'm all in.
I think we could make it happen before our time here is done. We really leave our mark on the Miners. The pitch is hit high, and that will fall out of play.
I'll talk to the people I need to talk to get that going.
You got connections.
Oh, yeah, you know. For sure. I have a lot of pull here in Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
They listen to me. For like BT sometimes asks me who I want to pick. I'm totally kidding. All right. All right, I'm getting carried away.
3-2 pitch from Kettler. It's called strike 3. Klez thought he had it, but it will be a strikeout for Kettler. So 1 on and 1 away. That will bring up Ryan Williams.
Right fielder number for Brian Williams.
Yeah, as a player, you never try to disrespect the umpire that much, and especially here because there's only 6 umpires all season, and you get one of 2 groups each game because there's only ever 2 games going on in the ABL with 5 teams. One team's always off has a day of rest, and so you never want to upstage the umpire because that could come back to bite you there in the stretch of things later on in the season.
Swing and a miss by Williams, and you're right. Everyone's going to get real familiar with each other come July. That one. Swing and a miss for strike number 2.
And some guys do it on purpose. Some guys are just ruthless, but I know the Miners coaching staff sits the guys down and says, hey, that's one thing we want here is you to be respectful, respect the game, and just play it the right way and don't try and upstage the umpires.
The 0-2 pitch. It's on the way. That one fouled back. Williams just got a piece of that one. So it remains 0-2. That one also fouled back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Haven't seen a huge lead from Beath over there at first. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts from Cutler. And it's 2 away for the Bucs here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting from Long Beach State, third baseman number 11, Dominic Palacio.
Dominic Palacio for the Bucs now, third baseman. That one in for a strike, 0-1.
And with that last strikeout by Kettler, he now leads the Miners with the most strikeouts so far. He has 10 so far in the year. Obviously only made one other start. Andrew Nardi now in second with 9. So Kettler definitely sitting a lot of guys down, as a lot of the pitching staff from the Miners will get guys to ground out and fly out and not give up many hits. But Kettler prefers to just sit them down and send them back to the dugout before they run over to first base.
That's fair, and that one fouled off for strike number 2, so finds himself ahead in the count here, 0-2, with 1 on and 2 away, trying to add to that strikeout count. The pitch, and that got him. Hit by a pitch, Palacio ahead to first base. So it'll be 2 on with 2 away. And that will bring up Mason Fishback.
Yeah, you saw the runner stealing there on the 0-2 count. And Kettler just went a little bit inside there and managed to hit the batter. Not what you want to do, but, it's okay here with 2 outs so far.
Especially being ahead in the count like that, it kind of puts your hard work to waste. But a new batter, Fishback, pitch from Kettler, is in there for a called strike 1. That one goes outside. 1-1. We'll be back here tomorrow night but it won't be against the Bucs.
No.
Taking on the other team that calls Mulcahy Field home, the Anchorage Glacier Pilots. So that one is high for ball 2-1. Miners took both games against the Pilots in non-conference exhibition play to start this season.
Yeah, I think both of them one-run games, so pretty close. I think that'll be one of the teams that will play them very tough throughout the season. Obviously, seeing a lot of each team with only 5 teams and 45 games in the year, you'll see a lot of every team, but the Pilots are definitely one that the Miners will kind of be looking out for. Close games, their exhibition, obviously. You get to see a little bit, not everything, but definitely a good team here in Anchorage.
So 3-1 count now to Fishback. And the pitch from Kettler. That one's hit into right center field. Right fielder McNamee has got it, and so that will do it here for the second inning. Kettler does not give up a run. We've played 2. We'll be right back with the top of the third on your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
130-792. That's 0792. You've got yourself a certificate to Chevron. You can stop by the Bucs within your stand on the third base side to claim your prize. Leading off the top of the third inning for the Miners from Grand Canyon, shortstop number 15, Austin Bull.
And we're back here, top of the third inning. No score between the Miners and the Bucs. Austin Bull to bat for the Miners as that one is high for a ball 1-0. That one goes for a strike, 1-1.
Bull in an unfamiliar spot hitting here at the bottom of the order. Usually a 2-3 guy. Got moved down today to kind of just see how he does down there. Tied for third with the most hits on the team with Blake Benefield with 10. Quinn Cotton leads that group with 15, and Justin Ammons in second with 11.
2-1 pitch. It's inside for ball, 3-1.
Now, granted, it's hard to get a total feel for this because everybody's played a different amount of games, but still a pretty productive hitter so far this season.
And with that pitch, Austin Bull will take his base. So the 9-hole hitter reaches, and that will bring up the top of the order, Quinn Cotton, with 1 on and none away in the top of the third inning.
And with that walk, Austin Bull extends his lead, leading the team in walks. Had 8 before this game, now has his 9th. In second, we have Nick Brooks with 7. So now 2 up on Brooks there.
The pitch to Cotton. It's high and outside. 1-0.
And, you know, some guys aren't huge fans of walking, but, you know, it's a free base and they're giving it to you. So you might as well take it, get on, and see if you can do some damage on the base path.
Boost that on base percentage. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now. Cotton does not strike out that often for the Miners, only 2 on the season. And he hits that one high into center field. Cleves has it. And that will be out number 1, and that will bring up Justin Ammons, who walked in his first plate appearance tonight. So 1 on, 1 out. No score. Pitch. I'll have to wait as Kneen tosses over to first, keeping an eye on Cotton over there. Throw over to first. Cotton was already on his way. Throw over to second. Or Bull, rather. On his way. Thrown out at second base, so Bull caught stealing. And that will be 2 down in the inning here. No one on for Ammons. Was still awaiting his first pitch of the at-bat. And it's in there for a strike, 0-1. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Ammons has that one called for a strike, 1-2. Off the inside there.
Yeah, the Miners have been caught stealing now 8 times so far this season. It's what happens when you're pretty aggressive on the base path. Pitchers catch onto it, and it's tough with the lefty. You know, it's a quick move, and you kind of just Bull seemed like he kind of guessed there, and unfortunately guessed wrong and got thrown out.
2-2 count now for Ammons. Pitch is hit right up the middle for a base hit. So Ammons will extend the inning. 1 on, 2 away for Elijah McNamee, who struck out in his first at-bat today. With Pavlica getting the night off, McNamee gets the start in right. Seeing what he's made of out there. The pitch is hit right up towards shortstop. A nice flip to second, and that will do it for the Miners here in the top of the third. 1 hit, no runs. We head to the bottom of the third. We're going to be right back with more Matsu Miners baseball in just a bit.
Reserve seating at July 4th and tickets for the Blind Baseball Challenge. Visit Bucs Home Plate at AnchorageBucs.com for schedule, roster stats, and more. And also, fans, bring your top 12 balls to Kendall Toyota to be entered into a drawing to win an iPad Pro.
All right, can I please have Samson and Toby both age 9 for that for the Pirates fan? Samson and Toby, please not age 9. Please give that to the Pirates fan. Thank you.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Gonzaga, shortstop number 14, Gunnar Schubert.
Hello, welcome back to Anchorage, Alaska. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski here. No score. We'll find ourselves in the bottom of the third inning. Not much going on the offense for Miners, but Hayden Kettler throws that one, and it is lined directly to the second baseman, Austin Dennis. So one pitch, one swing, and one out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, Dennis really didn't have to move there, and I saw you chuckling a little bit at how easy it looked out there, and he made it. I mean, it came right to him. Not much he had to do there. Just raise his glove.
He did not have to take a step in any direction. He just moved his glove up toward his ear, and that was it. Kettler fires that in for ball 1 to Vanderbrake as the Bucs return to the top of their order. Pitch. That one called for a strike. 1-1. One pitch from Kettler. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Kettler. And it's 2 down here in the bottom of the third. His 4th of the evening. So making quick work. That will bring up Todd Lott for the Bucs. Lott grounded out in his first at bat in the first inning. That one low for ball 1. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. That one outside again. Ball 3. 3-0 the count now with 2 away. Bottom of the third inning. No score thus far. And that is a 4-pitch walk to Lott. So Pete Durkay will head to the plate now for the Bucs with 1 on and 2 away. Lott leads the Bucs in walks by a large margin. That was his 8th of the season so far. Throw over to first. Lott is in safely. Not much of a lead over at first from Lott. Kettler delivers. That one goes for ball. 1-0.
Yeah, like I mentioned, good thing we're not playing at Texas A&M with their signature ball 5 chant. Ran that one all the way up to, I think it was ball 8 or ball 9 against TCU before they got through a strike.
That one, another ball. That's 6 straight from Kettler. Brooks will head to the mound, give him a little talking to, see if he can calm the guy down and get him back in the strike zone.
But like I was saying, if you haven't seen it, you need to YouTube Texas A&M TCU baseball game, type in ball 5 or whatever, and you'll be able to find it. And it is just college baseball in a nutshell.
That one hit high into left field. Cotton chasing it, but it will fly out of play into the Bucs bullpen. So a strike, 2-1. Mulcahy hitting 281 on the season. And Kettler throws over to first, and they catch Lott in a rundown. And he will be tagged out on his way back to first. So that will do it here for the third inning. Kettler dealing for the Miners, but they're looking to get something going on offense. We head to the top of the fourth inning. Miners 0, Bucs 0. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
All right, I have with me Hannah and Sophie, both of whom are 9. And we're going to do the win off right now. So I'm going to say go. They're going to run over here. I'm going to give them each of a win, and they have to be positive. The only catch is they can't use their hands to do that. First one possibly win. On your mark, get set, go. All right, great job.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Miners from Middle Tennessee, second baseman number 4, Austin Dennis.
And we're back here. Anchorage, Alaska. No score. Bottom of the third inning. Austin Dennis to bat for the Miners. Dennis singled in his first at bat. Takes that for a ball, 1-0. And hits that one high into right field, but Williams is there to make the catch for out number 1. And Blake Benefield will come to the plate. Benefield flied out to left in his first at bat. None on, 1 away. That one inside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch is driven foul towards left field for a strike, 1-1. Benefield hits that one high towards left, and that's going to be a home run. No doubt about it, right over by the foul pole there. Another one from Blake Benefield, and the Miners lead 1-0.
Yeah, something about that left field fence. He doesn't like it that much, so he hits it over it. And what is that now? His 4th home run of the year?
That is the ABL leading 4th home run.
All to the same spot right there in left field. That one, more of a line drive than anything. Just sailed over, and like you said, no real doubt about it. And I'm sure he's feeling good. 50 gallons.
That's right. Hit that one about, it's 325 right down the line. He hit that one just about to the foul pole. So about 330 home run thereabouts. A little fortunate that wind didn't quite push it a little bit further. It's definitely flapping in the flags over there. But Miners lead 1-0. That brings up Nick Brooks, who chops that one back to the plate. And it will be flipped to first, and Brooks will be out. Number 2 here in the top of the 4th. Right before Benefield was going to hit that home run, I was about to say he's one of the 2 big bats we get to see tonight, one for the Miners and the other from the Bucs. Jake Veith is right there with him as far as leading in RBIs and home runs. He's leads the Bucs and has 11 RBIs, which is good for second in the league, as that one is a ball to Ryan Haug.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if now the Bucs guy goes out there and tries to match him again.
Haug fouls that one over our booth here for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. That one hit high into left field. It will sail foul. Would have been gone, but instead it will be a 1-2 count for Haug. Haug will step back in the box here. Not on, 2 away. The pitch. That one high and outside. 2-2. But 2-2. That went inside. So Haug works the count full here with 2 away. The pitch. That one's high for a ball, so Haug draws the walk to extend the inning here. Then we'll bring up Rainer Asmus. So 1 on, 2 away. For a ball down in that artificial dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That one hit foul right behind home plate there. 1-1. Haug, as we said, not a lot of at-bats getting on base, but so we haven't really seen what he's made of stealing. He's got a nice lead over at first. That one will be appealed down to first and will be called a strike. So count at 1-2.
Yeah, obviously the first base umpire really has the best look at that check swing from up here. Didn't even look close, but he sees the top of the bat and went through. So
that one inside for ball 2-2 now. Asmus looking for his first hit as a minor. Hits that one on the ground towards short, over to second for out number 3. So that does it here in the top of the fourth for the Matsu Miners. But Blake Benefield goes long for the fourth time this season. And as a result, the Miners lead 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fourth, and we'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
That's on the third base side to get registered, and just a reminder, you do need to be present to win. All right, grab those lucky ticket numbers. If you've got ticket number 130714, that's 0714, you've got yourself a certificate, the Slippery Salmon. Stop by the Bucs, Pirates, and play your prize. Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Tennessee, your designated hitter number 10, Pete Mulcahy.
And we're back here. Bottom of the fourth inning in Anchorage. Pete Mulcahy returns to the batter's box after Todd Lott was caught stealing to end the third inning. Pitch from Kettler inside for a ball, 1-0. Miners lead 1-0 thanks to a Blake Benefield home run. Another one for a ball, 2-0 from Kettler. That one goes high, 3-0. Kettler having some trouble the last couple batters finding the strike zone. Finds himself behind 3-0 in this count. Pitch. That one will be a walk. Second 4-pitch walk of the evening for Kettler. Haug will head to the mound to talk things over. So 4 strikeouts for Kettler, but a hit by a pitch and then 2 walks. That'll bring up Jake Veith. As I said earlier, is second in the Alaska Baseball League in RBIs with 11. The pitch, that one high for a ball, 1-0. And we have a mound visit from Matt Greeley, pitching coach for the Miners. No action in the bullpen for the Miners, so they'll just be talking things over. But Kettler, just of late, things have started to go south here a little bit. Only giving up 1 hit on the evening, but a couple walks, giving up some base runners, and control seems to be an issue here in the fourth.
Yeah, just getting down in the strike zone and not being able to work his way back. 2 of those walks, 4-pitch walks. It's real tough. Not even really a battle there from the pitcher. And once when you're going into the box as a hitter, the pitcher's struggling, you're kind of going to take a little bit if it's not even close and let the ball sail in there for a ball. And 2 guys have done that now, and like we talked about, 2 4-pitch walks back to back so far.
So 1-0 count now. We're ready for some baseball. Kettler delivers. That one called for a strike. 1-1.
I think Greeley just said, hey, man, find the strike zone and hit it. And looking like a smart guy coming off the mound there.
It could be simple. It could just be simple as that. I wouldn't put it past Greeley to say something just really along those lines. That one goes for a ball. Be a little high. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. We'll have to wait over to first. Kettler, right-hander, not as quick with the move as we said. Lefties usually are a little more proficient with that, but checking the runner nonetheless. Pitch. Line foul towards right. Count is 2-2. 1 on, none away. Miners lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Two-two pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. Brooks over to second for 1. Back to Kettler at first. Throw brings him off the bag. So they only get 1. Durkay will be out at second, and Veith will be safe at first. 1 on, 1 away. And that will bring up Cole Klez.
Yeah, good job there by Hayden Kettler just to catch the ball and to minimize the damage. Obviously, Ryan Haug was running that down to first and backing up the throw that Bull kind of made a little bit too far to the right, just out of reach of the bag for Kettler once he caught the ball.
That pitch catches the outside for a strike, 0-1. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 2. One on, 1 out. The 0-2 pitch from Kettler is down low for a ball. How a good job keeping that one in front of him. 1-2 the count. Klez ready in the box. Kettler throws over to first. Veith will slide in head first and be safe. He's a decent lead over there at first. 1-2 pitch is hit high into right field. McNamee coming in to get it for out number 2. So 1 on and 2 away. That'll bring up Ryan Williams. Williams struck out in his first at bat.
Right fielder number 34, Ryan Williams.
Williams plays his college ball at Cal Baptist University. Going to be a senior in the fall as that pitch catches low and outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Following that Greeley mound visit. Couple first pitch strikes from Kettler. Pitch. Seemed close, but it will be called a ball. 1-1 now. Seem to be in a similar spot. Pitch. It's ripped towards third, and that's going to be a hit into the left field corner. Cotton tracking it down. Veith rounding third. Cotton having some trouble over there on the warning track. Score, and it will be a stand-up triple for the Bucs. Williams at third. So a 2-out RBI triple ties the game at 1 here with 2 away, bottom of the 4th. Cotton just had all sorts of trouble fielding that ball off the corner and left and then off on the warning track. Couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, it looks like from here anyway, it looks like that grass is pretty high out there by the wall. Doesn't look like the weed whacker, probably not even a weed whacker, probably a riding mower can't get that close to the fence. So you're kind of on your own out there and left, and Quinn Cotton mishandled the ball, and tough break for the Miners.
So that will bring up Dominic Palacio. 1-0 the count now. Pitch. That one called for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one goes for a ball. 2-1 now. Two one pitch is low for ball. 3-1 now with 2 away. Runner at third. Game tied at 1. Thanks to a Ryan Williams stand-up triple. Scored Jake Veith all the way from first. Three one pitch. That one called for a strike. And, thought he had a walk there, but he will stay at the plate with a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, pretty late strike call there from the home plate umpire. So the batter Calaccio really thought he got one there, but we'll do it again now with the full count.
3-2 pitch from Kettler. It's hit high, but it will go out of play. Brooks chased that all the way down to the fence there.
Yeah, that had to be 30 feet out of bounds, out of play, out of foul territory, and Brooks had us trying to track the ball because he made it look like he was getting there and had a chance to make a play there, but fortunately ran out of grass.
So we'll do it again. Now from Kettler. That one hit right up the middle for a base hit, and Williams will score from third. So with 2 outs, Bucs have scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning to take the lead 2-1. So a walk to lead off this inning. And then 2 quick outs, and now a triple to the wall and an RBI single. It's made the difference so far. That brings up Mason Fishback, who hits that one foul and out of play for strike number 1. Pitch. Outside for ball 1-1. Haug going to move over towards first. Did not pull the trigger on that one. Kettler over to first. Runner is safe. Count remains 1-1. Mason Fishback. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. The 1-2 pitch from Kettler is high for a ball, and the count will be even at 2. Fishback just finished his junior season at New Mexico State University. The 2-2 pitch from Kettler. That one hit, and it's going to fall for a base hit into left field. So the inning continues for the Bucs. 2 on and 2 out. That will bring up Gunnar Schubert.
Yeah, the Bucs now have 3 hits with the last 3 guys reaching base. First that triple, and then back-to-back singles, all with 2 outs. So good hitting there if you're the Bucs.
And tough breaks if you're the Miners. Kettler trying to limit the damage as much as he can here. Pitch. Called for a strike. 0-1. Kettler seems to have found that strike zone again a little bit here, but fortunately they're going for hits, and he'll get reset up there on the mound. Pitch. That one goes for a ball. 1-1. Two on, 2 out. That one knocked foul down the first base line for strike number 2. Schubert getting reset there in the box. Kettler is ready and delivers. And one outside for a ball, 2-2.
This pitch right here, pretty important. Obviously, more things are made in a full count, and people pay attention more. But the 2-2 count, you got to even count, and Kettler with a big pitch coming up for sure.
Trying to get out of the 4th inning here. The pitch outside for a ball. Throw down to first. Brooks are in there safely. Fishback able to back to the base. So a full count now. Again with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Miners trail 2-1. Moves to a 2-out string of hits here from the Bucs. The pitch. It's a check swing. Says he did not go. So that will be bases loaded with 2 away. And that will bring up the top of the order for the Bucs. Jace Vanderbeek on with bases loaded and 2 outs. And Kettler cannot catch a break there on the mound with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. It's that one high and out of play for strike number 1. It's cooled off significantly here in Anchorage now that sun is behind the clouds and that wind is still blown away. That one hit into center field. Ammons has got it, so that will do it in the bottom of the 4th. Bucs strand 3, bases loaded with 2 outs, but are able to have a 2-out rally there and tack on 2 to take the lead. When we come back, it'll be at the top of the 5th. Bucs 2, Miners 1. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
0-7-3 the last 4 digits. You got yourself a Bears 2 gift box. Stop by the Bucs souvenir stand on the 3rd base side to claim your prize. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Miners. From Grand Canyon, shortstop number 15, Austin Bull.
And we're back here in Anchorage. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski. Austin Bull to lead off the top of the 5th. Takes that for a strike, 0-1. The Miners find themselves down a run, 2-1. A 2-out rally from the Bucs gave them the lead as Bull bunts that one foul for strike number 2. Bull walked, but was caught stealing after his first at bat. Plate appearance, rather, if you want to get technical. The 0-2 pitch. That one high. 1-2. Miners trying to avoid back-to-back losses here tonight. Dropped the one the other night to Chugiak as Bull fouls that one off. Count stays 1-2. Miners lead the ABL with a 7-2 record in conference. That pitch outside, 2-2. pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Austin Bull will take a seat. And we're back at the top of the order for the Miners. Quinn Cotton steps up to the plate. Cotton 0 for 2 on the evening. And on 1 away, the pitch. That one hit high towards left field, but Bucs are under it. A fielder Lott has got it for out number 2.
Well, Cotton is now flied out to each outfielder. First the right fielder, then the center fielder, and now the left fielder. So maybe he's just dancing with sending one over the fence or putting one on the ground for a base hit.
Hopefully he's not working his way around the field.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But that will bring up Justin Ammons, who's had a little more success at the plate. Walked in his first at-bat and then singled, reached on a fielder's choice, or was out on a fielder's choice, rather. So singled. 1-0 pitch. That one is hit high towards left. Lott is under this one, and he's got it. So a quick top of the 5th for the Miners with nothing doing. They still find themselves down 2-1. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th inning right here on your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Let's give a warm Anchorage Bucs welcome to Aaliyah, who's at the ballpark tonight. She is celebrating her 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Aaliyah. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Louisiana Lafayette, left fielder number 29, Todd Lott.
And we're back here in Anchorage. Miners trail 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hayden Kettler still on the mound for the Miners. Had some trouble getting out of the 4th inning. 2 runs with 2 outs. But a fresh inning here. And Todd Lott fouls that one back for strike number 1. 0-1 the count now. Lott is 0 for 1 with a walk. It's caught stealing.
Yeah, really interested to see how Hayden Kettler gets back here in the bottom of the 5th after giving up 3 hits and a walk there with 2 outs.
That pitch goes high outside for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. 1 outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And that will even the count at 2 apiece. Two to Lott. That one called outside. And another full count, 3-2. Kettler delivers. That one fouled back. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. None on, none away. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Miners trail 2-1. The pitch. Fouled back again. And once again, the 3-2 pitch from Kettler. And once again, it is fouled off. Lots staying alive and battling up there at the plate. Try this one more time. 3-2 pitch from Kettler. Swing and a miss for strike number 3.
A well-earned strikeout, to say the least there.
Yeah, it was about time he swung and missed one. So, 1 out. And Pete Durkay heads to the plate for the Bucs. Pitch. That one high for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count will be even at 1 apiece. The pitch. That one also low for a ball. That one will go 2-1 now. Another swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. That one hit high and out of play. So we'll do 2-2. The pitch. That one hit high. Out of play, foul territory. Austin Bowl. Shortstop is over there and has got it for out number 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Jake Beath heads to the plate. Beath, one of those runs that scored with 2 outs in the 4th. Pitch to Beath. It's hit high. That one's going to land out of play for strike number 1.
That is a nice, full-grown hefty beard there for Veith.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone can see it at home, but that is Alaska through and through.
Oh, absolutely.
If I have ever seen one. Puts what I got going to shame. And that one is jacked to right field, but McNamee makes the catch just right in front of the warning track there. Looks good coming off the bat, but not good enough.
Yeah, I already had my line in case that went over. I was going to say that was a grown man home run, but good job there by McNamee to track it down at the warning track, and guess the ball didn't carry as far as it looked like it was going to.
That's right. A grown man drive to the warning track will end the inning.
That's right.
For the Bucs, we head to the top of the 6th. Miners look to come back. They trail 2-1. We'll be right back with more Mat 2 Miners baseball after this break.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Miners from Mississippi State, right fielder number 21, Elijah McNamee.
And we're back here in Anchorage. That one fouled off by Elijah McNamee, who leads it off here for the Miners, who find themselves behind 2-1. Top of the 6th. Seth Canine still on the mound for the Bucs. Throws that one low outside for a ball. 1-1. That one also goes for a ball. 2-1 now. Pitch. That one hit towards right field. A diving play by the right fielder is going to not be caught, so it is a stand-up double by McNamee, his first hit as a Miner. And so the Miners have the tying run at second with none away. Top of the 6th inning. That'll bring up Austin Dennis. Williams made a nice attempt.
Yeah, welcome to the Miners. Elijah McNamee there with the leadoff double and a spot trailing by 1 that the Miners could definitely use some life on offense. And now Austin Dennis to bat.
Definitely a big hit, and it's kind of carrying over from the other night for the Miners, struggling at the plate in clutch moments. But trying to change that as Dennis takes a strike, 0-1. Dennis is 1 for 2, singled and flied out. Clean lefty looks towards second, is ready and delivers. Dennis swings and misses for strike number 2. I'd like to thank those of you watching on our YouTube stream right now. Always appreciate the viewers as much as we can. That one low for a ball, 1-2. And of course, you can follow all our stuff on our Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is at ABL Miners. We had our first edition of Taylor's Take make it out today. When we sit down and talk to Coach Ben Taylor about the week in review and a little bit of the week ahead. It's Kaneen makes a move over towards second.
Yeah, and just like always, I will be updating the Twitter and updating you guys by saying that we now have 733 followers. I think not 5 days ago we were at 703, so 30 followers in a couple of days. It's a lot of math for me, but that's good. We like that.
Sounds like quite a bit. That one is a ball, and it kind of gets away from the catcher there. McNamee, some clever diving over there towards third, but he's going to be tagged out trying to advance. So out, caught stealing third, none on, one away, and a 2-2 count for Dennis.
Yeah, just an unfortunate break. The ball got away from the catcher there, and McNamee was already about halfway to third base and kind of just took off, and the catcher found it on his first look, so just unfortunate. And McNamee tried to switch up hands, but I guess the umpire saw that the tag was in time, and one down now.
Yeah, the swim move, it did look pretty close from up here. But nonetheless, it will be out number one. Dennis takes that one for low for a ball. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Dennis hits that one long, but foul, way foul, towards left, and we'll do it again. Count remains 3-2. So again, the 3-2 pitch. That one high. He walked him. So Austin Dennis will make his way to first, and that will bring up Blake Benefield.
Hey, what did Benefield do last time up?
Last time up for Blake Benefield, he hit a line drive home run right down the line in left field. Cleared the fence by just a little bit, but you knew it was going to be a home run as soon as it was off his bat. And talk on the mound, possibly a pitching change.
Yeah, tough spot for the Miners. Obviously, could have been a little better, as we will be right back, and I will finish that thought as we head to break now with a pitching change for the Bucs.
Coming in from the Pepsi bullpen to pitch for your Anchorage Bucs from Canadian College, number 26, Andrew Newsall. Now batting for the Miners from Middle Tennessee, designated hitter number 34, Blake Benefield.
And we are back here. Pitching change for the Bucs. Seth Kineen's night is finished. Andrew Newsell steps in. Right-hander from Canisius College. There's just sophomore season. Delivers to Benefield. That one high for a ball.
Yeah, but as I was saying, a tough spot for the Miners. A tough break, really, as McNamee tried to advance to third on that pass ball. But could have been 2 on, no outs. But instead, we have 1 on with 1 out and Benefield up. Would have been nice to have 2 on, no outs with one of the hottest hitters in the ABL up to bat. But that's all right.
The Miners will have to make do with what they've got.
That's right.
And, I don't want to say it, so I won't. But Benefield fouls that one off. 2-1 now. That one outside. 3-1. And that one called for a strike, 3-2. One on, one away. Miners trail 2-1. And Benefield drives that one deep in towards left center. That one will go off the wall. Dennis is rounding third. Benefield to second. And Dennis will score easily. And it is a tie game here in Anchorage. Blake Benefield, 2 RBIs on the night. Home run to left, and then that double off the wall. So runner at second, 1 away. And we got a tie ball game. That brings up Nick Brooks.
Yeah, great job there by Blake Benefield with the full count, seeing his pitch and driving to left center. I think it was a 1 bouncer off the wall or maybe straight into the wall. But nice shot nonetheless.
It was awful close to the base of the wall there. So
yeah, I can't really see with the grass.
Yeah, the grass
halfway.
warning track out there. But nonetheless, it's a tie game. Brooks takes that for a ball. 1-0. And I didn't want to call it too early. Benefield, that one looked awful good coming off the bat. Not enough for a home run, but works all right. That's a grounder towards short. Benefield will be caught in a rundown. Brooks is going to advance to second here as Benefield is tagged out. So 2 away, but Brooks will be at second, advancing on the rundown.
Yeah, great job there by Nick Brooks to know the awareness and know the situation there and advance to second. And by the time Benefield was, going back and forth, Benefield kind of looked up and said, "Okay, you got second. I'm gonna take this one and give it up." So good baseball awareness there by Brooks to get to second.
Exactly. It could have just been a single. Ends up being a runner at second with 2 away. That brings up Ryan Haug for the Miners. Going to pull ahead here. Haug rips that one down the left field line, and that's going to make it all the way to the corner. Brooks will score easily. Haug to second with a stand-up double. And the Miners lead 3-2. Healthy Heck down that left field line. Easily scores Brooks from second.
Yeah, great job there by Ryan Haug. Just to switch places with Nick Brooks, found a pitch, lined it right down the line to left field. Probably went out of camera view there, but nice shot by him and good way to get to second as it went into the corner.
So with that, Miners leads 3-2. Runner on second. Rainer Asmus takes that one for a strike. 0-1. Haug with a healthy lead over at second. And a pitch, that one, a hit back to the pitcher. It'll hit off of his arm and right over the shortstop's head. And Asmus is heading to second, and he will slide in head first. He will be safe. Haug scored on the play. And so the Miners just trading runners at second there. Lead now 4-2. I think they're going to come out and take a look at Newsel as that one lined right off of his arm and hard enough to send it into the outfield.
Yeah, it looked like it hit him right above the right elbow, right there, maybe in the tricep as he's pointing to right above his right elbow. But that's a pretty tough spot to take a ball, especially if you're a pitcher and a right-hander. You know, that's the one thing you look at with elbows and pitchers. That's the first thing. But we'll take a short break right here to make sure everything's okay on the mound. But we'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Coming in from the Betsy bullpen for your Anchorage Bucs from Georgia Tech, number 18, Robert Winborn.
We're back here in Anchorage. After that hard hit ball, the Bucks, pardon me, decide to switch pitchers. So Andrew Newsell is done. Robert Winborn out of Georgia Tech is in now. 1 on, 2 away, and Austin Bull steps to the plate for the Miners, who, thanks to a 3-run top of the 6th here, lead 4-2. A couple of big doubles with 2 outs have propelled the Miners ahead. That went inside for a ball, 1-0. And this is the kind of hitting that we've grown used to with the Miners, but has been absent in their last game against the Chinooks and then up until this 6th inning here in Anchorage. Pitch. Bull hits that one back to the pitcher. Fields it cleanly over to first for out number 3. But the Miners take the lead thanks to 3 runs here in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom half. They lead 4-2. We'll be right back with more Mat-Su Miners baseball after this break.
That's 130807. You've got yourself a jersey baseball puppies. Sell by the Bucs with your skin on the third base side to claim your prize. Pitching for the Miners from Gonzaga, number 26, Justin Blackman. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from the College of the Canyon, center fielder number 13, Cole Glenn.
Welcome back here to your Miners baseball broadcast. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski. Pitching change for the Miners. Justin Blattner on the mound, and he fires that one, and it's hit high. It'll barely make it out of the infield. Austin Dennis has got it. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Justin Blattner, lefty from Gonzaga. And little known fact, yoga professional.
Yeah. I mean,
as far as the Mat-Su Miners go,
I'd put him up there with one of the more flexible and the mastery of the yogi. This morning we did yoga in the ballpark there at Herman Brothers Field, and some of the guys were very animated with how they were feeling doing the stretches, to say the least.
Flanner fires that one for a ball to Ryan Williams of Anchorage. That one fouled off. 1-1. Blattner coming in relief of Hayden Kettler. Only gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. So that is a swing and a miss for strike number 2. 1-2 the count now. That one goes for a ball. 2-2. Blattner at 2.08 ERA for the Miners. Across 4 1/3 innings pitched. That one goes for a ball, so full count with 1 away. Three-two pitch. That one chopped down third. Fielded cleanly by Asmus. Over to first for out number 2. Nice play in the corner over there from the new guy. And that will bring up Dominic Calicio.
Third baseman number 11, Dominic Calicio.
So none on. That went in for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. It goes for a ball. 1-1. Blattner delivers. That one outside. 2-1 now. That one smacked into right field. So a 1-2-3 inning for Blattner in relief. We've played 6. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Miners lead 4-2. We'll be right back with your Metsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Our Bucs Arby's player of the game. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Miners from Grand Canyon. Left fielder number 9, Quinn Thomas.
Welcome back. Quinn Cotton takes that one for a strike. 0-1. Miners lead 4-2 here. Top of the. And Cotton smacks that one into left field. That'll be a base hit. So a nice way to lead off the 7th. Finally gets one to go.
Yeah, got one to fall in the outfield. Popped up, like we said, to right field, then center field, then left field, and now in the 7th inning, reaches base.
That'll bring up Justin Ammons, who has walked, singled into a field and thrown out on a fielder's choice, and then flied out so far today, and comes to the plate with 1 on and none away. And his team ahead 2. But I'm sure the Miners would be more than happy to extend that. Pitch. That one called for a strike, 0-1. Like to thank our sponsor, Napa Auto Parts. Anything wrong with your vehicle, they got the part to fix it on your own. You can visit any of their locations in the Mat-Su Valley, as that one is hit high towards center field. Got it for out number 1. They got locations in Big Lake, Palmer, and Wasilla. For more information, visit www.napaalaska.com. That's www.napaalaska.com. Elijah McNamee heads to the plate. He doubled his last time up. That one inside for ball 1-0. Pitch is low. 2-0 now. That will be a check swing, but call a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, McNamee really getting his first taste for the Miners this morning in terms of team bonding. I guess yesterday we had the Friday fling where we went out and sold those pancake breakfast coupons, but good team bonding this morning. I know we talked about it a little bit with Justin Blattner's flexibility there as a pitcher this morning at yoga, but McNamee fit in perfectly. He was cracking jokes already, not really a learning curve when it came to just fitting in guys, obviously, over the Kenai trip over last week where we had 6 games in 5 days. Everybody was up till 1, 2 in the morning playing cards. But McNamee, unfortunately, was still playing in the regionals and supers, but a part of the team now nonetheless.
Swing and a miss there from McNamee. We'll bring the count to 2-2. And that team bonding, even though it's only, just a summer, 2 months or so, but that team bonding is huge. If you want to have success as a team, and that extends individually for a lot of these guys, is that chopped foul. Count remains 2-2.
Yeah, it's nice to see them break away a little bit from their normal college guys. You got 3 kids from Grand Canyon University. Obviously, they're all living together here in Alaska, and then 3 kids from Gonzaga all living together here in Alaska as well with host families. But on that Kenai trip, I mean, everybody was mixing in, and rooms were kind of split up. We had one Grand Canyon guy with 2 of the Gonzaga guys with rooming with a couple of the Gonzaga guys as McNamee strikes out there, goes down swinging. Brings up Austin Dennis. But as I was saying, Pavlica rooming with LeBron and Nick Brooks, some of the Gonzaga guys. So just splitting up and definitely team bonding. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's fun. It's summer, and playing some good baseball right now.
Find themselves here top of the 7th with 2 outs. Austin Dennis at the plate. Pitch is high for ball 1-0. Winborn, the pitcher for Anchorage. He's only had 3 innings on the season so far. Dennis hits that one to short, flip to second for out number 3. We'll do it here in the top of the 7th. Time to stretch in Anchorage. When we come back, we've got more Mat-Su Miners baseball right here on your Mat-Su Miners radio broadcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Let's stand up and stretch those legs. All right, Bucs fans, grab those lucky ticket numbers out. If you've got ticket number 130685, that's 0685, you've got yourself a certificate to the Slippery Salmon. South by the Bucs souvenir stand, claim your prize.
All right, can
Hello.
all right, can I please have Zach, Matt, Penske,
Rating.
Jackson, Henry, Caleb, Cameron, Nathan, Matthew, Evan, Sebastian, them, the call.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from New Mexico State, pitcher number 16, Mason Fishback.
And we're here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Miners lead 4-2. Justin Blattner on the mound. Pitch. That one outside for a ball 1-0. For those who can't see the scoreboard at home, 4 runs for the Miners and 2 for the Anchorage Bucs. High and outside, ball 2.
Definitely one of the biggest scoreboards, if not the biggest. Nice and bright out there in right center, more so center field, but obviously Herman Brothers has a nice one as well.
That pitch in for ball 3-0.
Are you laughing because I'm comparing scoreboards?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But you're not wrong
Yeah.
at all. No, you're spot on with that.
I mean, if it lights up, I'm happy.
Pitch, that one will be outside. So a 4-pitch walk. Means 1 on and none away.
Now batting from Gonzaga, shortstop number 14, Gunnar Schubert.
Schubert to bat for Bucs now. 1 on, none away. That one fired in there for a ball from Blattner. Haug headed to the mound there. One ball, no strikes. Blattner, lefty fires. That one is fouled. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Bunt up to pitcher. Blattner over to first. Brooks makes sure he steps on the bag over there. Had a little trouble getting set, but it'll be 1 away. Runner at second. Fishback advanced on the play. That will bring up the top of the order. Jace Vandenbrake.
Yeah, Nick Brooks dancing around the bag a little bit, and he's laughing over there with the first base coach of the Bucs. But he definitely did get him in time. So good job to find the bag and know where he was on the field.
That's right. Now, Vandenbrake 0 for 3 so far tonight. At the top of the order for the Bucs. Pitch. That one way outside. Nice job keeping that one from heading all the way to the backstop by Haug.
A nice 54 degrees here in Anchorage. Sun behind some clouds, getting a little chilly out here. Definitely a little windy, winds at 11 miles per hour.
That one right in for a strike to even the count at 1 apiece. Now, we were off air. We were talking how hot it was up here in the booth.
Yeah, I'm going to grab my jacket, okay? I get it. 5 minutes, you know,
it
changes.
It was a fish tank. We're
Oh,
big
we were-
glass panel
Yep,
wall,
yep.
window in front of us. We were baking. And just like that, I mean, I got my sweatshirt on as that one is in for a ball. 2-1.
Alaska, man, what are you going to do?
Just got to come prepared, I guess. 1 on, 1 away.
Yeah, this is the most I think I've ever looked into the weather. Being in a place in Florida, you know, it's hot or really really hot. So tank top, you're set.
That one fired for a strike to even the count at 2. Yeah, we get all sorts of weather in Illinois, but none of it's good.
Yeah, you did some weather for some updates, right? You, Mr. Hunter
UI
Warning
7
weatherman.
News, that's right. You can find those somewhere on the internet if you're so inclined. UI 7 News from the University of Illinois. That one foul towards left field. The count will remain 2-2.
Yeah, I might have to go check the archives and look at it tonight. See what kind of weather we had.
If you want to put in the work to go find that, you go right ahead. I would love for people to go see
if it's on the internet, it's out there somewhere, and we're finding it.
Blattner ready and delivers. 2-2 pitch. That one ripped towards second. Dennis is got. He's going to flip to first for out number 2. But Fishback again advances another base. And now he is 90 feet away with 2 outs. That'll bring Todd Lott to the plate for the Bucs. Lott plays his college ball at Louisiana Lafayette. Just finished his freshman season.
The Ragin' Cajuns.
That is absolutely right. The pitch is way inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty cool mascot, if you ask me. Obviously, the antelope is a personal favorite.
Personal favorite here for your Matson Miners broadcast.
Hashtag Lopes. But Ragin' Cajuns, not a bad second right now.
That one fouled all the way to the backstop. 1-1.
That's one of the cool things about minor league baseball. I mean, they have some of the craziest mascots from the jumbo shrimp to like the lug nuts. I mean, they have everything. Anything.
The San Antonio Chihuahuas, I believe, is the team there in Texas. As that one is fired in for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, we only had the Jupiter Hammerheads, which I mean, Sharks.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but whatever. Definitely some cool ones out there for sure. I'm actually Googling some to be able to back up my claim.
That one inside again. Lott has had to maneuver out of the way to avoid some of those pitches from Blattner, and it's a 3-1 count now with 1 on and 2 away. Miners lead 4-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. So full count now.
Ooh, Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
Okay.
Wichita Wingnuts.
El
Chihuahua is
Paso,
coming
El
in on
Paso.
14th there in the top 17 most wacky minor league mascots.
That one will be called for ball 4. So the inning continues for the Bucs.
And because the inning continues, I will continue on with some more mascots. The Fort Wayne Tin Caps.
And if you want to tell us, as we go through this list, if you want to tweet your favorite mascots,
give
one
us
that we say, or maybe your local high school or where you went, something out there crazy like, we want to hear about it.
I like this one, the Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Banana.
That just rolls.
Savannah
Savannah Bananas, normal Corn Belters, Topeka Train Robbers.
One in for a strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners with 2 away. Miners lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, I'm getting down to the end, I promise. These are just great. Toledo Mud Hens, Richmond Flying Squirrels, Albuquerque Isotopes, Montgomery Biscuits.
Now that one, for some reason, does not inspire fear.
Oh.
I'm not afraid of a biscuit.
Second place, Hartford Yard Goats, and first, Batavia Muck Dogs.
Now, I'm not very well versed in my dog breeds. What exactly is it? Muck dog?
I don't know, but if you Google the mascot, it's pretty terrifying. Teeth showing, going through a fence.
That one low.
Kind of looks like Goliath in Sandlot. That's that movie.
You knew. Yeah,
that's the movie. Yeah, pretty. The Muck Dogs. Pretty intimidating there. And that's it for today's edition of Minor League Mascots.
Leonard tosses over to first. Leonard will be safe. 1-1. Count with 2 away. Pete Durkay at the plate. The pitch. That one will fall for a base hit into center field. 1 run will score. Lott is heading towards third. Durkay will stay at first. So another 2-out RBI for the Bucs. All of their runs have come with 2 outs. And they've got runners at the corner still. And that will bring up Jake Veith. Not much you can do about that one. Just a hard hit single up the middle. And Greeley will head to the mound. Slowly but surely.
As not much going on in the bullpen. Maybe a couple guys starting to run a little bit and take some throws. Maybe looks like Thaddeus Ward out there just throwing a little bit. Nothing too serious, as Blattner will obviously remain in the game here in the bottom of 7th.
Yeah, he's pitched 1 2/3 so far. Just trying to maintain that lead for the Miners. It's down to 1 run, 4-3. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for the Bucs. Looking to pull even.
a valiant charge from the Bucs crowd. They're all sorts of fired up here on Saturday night. 8:26 local time. Still about 54 degrees out.
Blatner's ready up on the mound. He fires that one low and outside for a ball. 1-0. Heath is 1 for 3 with a single. Well, he was one of the runs scored. That one goes for strike. 1-1.
Did have that nice shot out to the warning track there in right field. McNamee made the easy play on it.
Blatner could go for one of those right now. 1-1 the count. That one is going to drop into left field. It's going to go all the way to the corner. Cotton chasing it down. 1 run will score. Hustling around third. There's going to be a no throw towards home. And so, just like that, the Bucs respond and now lead 5-4 here in the bottom of the 7th. All 5 of their runs have come with 2 outs tonight. So an RBI double from Veith.
Now batting from the College of the Canyon, center fielder, number 13, Cole Klez.
Cole Klez heads to the plate for the Bucs. Runner at second, 2 away. Miners trail 5-4. Pitch for Blattner is inside for a ball. 1-0. Blattner will get reset up there on the mound. The pitch. That one goes inside again. 2-0. One, 2 outs. Pitch. Another one. Inside. 3 straight balls now. Klez. Klez plays his college ball at College of the Canyons. Pitch. I went in for a strike. 3-1. Blattner trying to stop the bleeding. Keep this game within reach for his offense. Pitch. That one chopped towards third. And over to first for out number 3. But with 2 outs, the Bucs score 3 runs. We now head to the top of the 8th inning. Miners trail 5-4. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
I have with me a whole bunch of kids, and we are obviously doing really funny.
the rules once again are very have all the shoes. And they're gonna run to about here. All right, and they're going to set their shoes on. And if they're kind of above, they have to do 5 sit-ups. Even if like you'll sorry about this competitive. All right. Come on the way line. I see you guys. There you go. On your mark, get set. Come on, man, cheer on. All right, here we go.
Leading off the competition for the Miners from Middle Tennessee, designated hitter number 34, Blake Benfield.
Welcome back. Hunter Warning. Troy Wisniewski here. Top of the 8th inning. Miners trail 5-4. Gave up 3 there in the bottom of the 7th, but if anyone can tie up the game, it's Blake Benefield who's at the plate. Takes that for a strike. 0-1. So far, he's got a home run and an RBI double tonight. He knocks that one over the head of the second baseman. That'll drop for a single. Make that 3 for 4 tonight for Benefield.
Yeah, pretty decent night at the plate, I'd say, with that solo shot and that 1-run double there in the 6th inning to start that rally of 3 runs for the Miners.
Benefield, the designated hitter for the Miners, and I think there's some talk of whether he will be replaced with a pinch runner, but it looks like he will stay in the game and run for himself over at first.
Yeah, maybe a misunderstanding there. Something might have been said in the dugout. Hey, if you reach base, we'll throw somebody in for you. But nonetheless, Blake Benefield will remain at first base.
And with that, Nick Brooks at the plate now for Matt Sue. That went in for a strike. 0-1. Reached on a fielder's choice in his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. That was says you got a piece of it, so that will be a strike. 0-2. Brooks hits that one on the ground towards short. The flip towards second will bring the second baseman Vanderbrake off the bag. Benefield slides in safely, and Brooks will be safe at first.
Could that be a new nickname for Benefield? Benefield, you know, Blake Benefield.
Blake Benefield.
Just throwing
slides.
it in there. Yep. A lot of
That's
L's,
a lot.
a lot of B's, a lot of words.
Trying my best over here.
Yeah, we will see Mike Antico replacing Nick Brooks there on first base. Maybe the pinch runner now. Benefield may move to first base with that.
We'll have to see in the bottom half, but we will get there in a while. Ryan Haug to bat for the Miners with 2 on and none away. Miners trail 5-4 here in the top of the 8th. How shows bunt, takes that one for a ball. 1-0. Winborn still on the mound for the Bucs. One 0 pitch is ripped towards left, but that will fly foul, hitting off the fence on the bullpen there of the Bucs. So that will be strike number 1. It's a good rip.
Yeah,
down the line.
Had that stayed fair, we might have seen 1, if not 2 runs score there. With Antico's speed there on first, I wouldn't count him out at anything. Definitely the fastest guy on the team I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't raced him yet, but
Haug shows bunt again. That one goes in for a strike. So 1-2 now.
ma'am in the crowd just said, I think he's going to bunt. But 2 strikes now. I'd be pretty doubtful of that, unless he's very confident he can lay it down.
But he fouls that one back for the booth here and out of play. Count remains 1-2. Once again, runners at first and second, no outs. The Miners looking to pull even here. They trail by 1 in the top of the 8th inning. Winborn delivers. Haug hits that on the ground towards third. Runner will be out and second. Antico thrown out. Awful close play there. Antico sliding, but they say he got him. Nonetheless, there'll be runners at the corners with 1 away. Rainer Osmus comes to the plate.
Yeah, real close play there at second.
Real close.
Could have gone real close. Could have gone either way. I think we may be a little biased, but from here we got a bird's eye view there at second, and it was a bang play. So, nonetheless, runners at the corners, 1 out.
Osmus with a double tonight. That one in for a strike, 0-1. Miners took the lead in the 4th, lost it in the bottom half of that inning. So that one goes for a strike, 0-2. Took the lead again, top of the 6th, lost it in the bottom of the 7th. Now have a chance here to tie the game up and possibly take the lead here in the top of the 8th. Pitch. That one outside for a ball, 1-2. Thought he could get him to chase that one, but not the case. Osmus staying disciplined at the plate. One-two pitch. It's hit right back to the pitcher. Throws over to second for 1, and then over to first for a double play that ends the inning. So, an excellent opportunity for the Miners squandered. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Miners trail by 1, 5-4. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Those advice for the kids that registered as part of Kids Day this evening is Kensley Jones, who is 6 years old, and Drayden, who is 7, are still here. They can stop by the souvenir stand to claim their prize. And we've got one last lucky ticket number, ladies and gentlemen, 130862. That's 0862. You've got yourself a certificate to McKinley Pub. Stop by the Bucs souvenir stand to claim your prize. Now, 15 49ers first down the board at number 30, Thaddeus Ward.
And we're back in Anchorage. Miners trail 5-4. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. A couple changes for the Miners. On the mound now is Thaddeus Ward, replacing Justin Blattner. And since Brooks was replaced with a pinch runner, who was Mike Antico, he is now replaced in the field at first by Spencer Henson. We normally see pitch, but it's listed as a possible infielder as well. Everything else remains the same in the field for the Miners. So that one is a swing and a miss. First pitch from Ward. Strike number 1. The pitch. That one fouled. Out of play for strike number 2. Pitch. That one goes outside. Peel down the first. Not much of a chance there. 1-2. One-two pitch. That one's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Over to first to complete the strikeout. So 1 down. I'll bring up Ryan Williams, or pardon me.
Now batting from Long Beach State, third baseman number 11,
Dominic Calacchio. With 1 away, bottom of the 8th. Pitch from Ward is in for a strike, 0-1. It's Ward's 8th strikeout of the season. That one goes for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is hit hard in the gap between first and second. That'll go into right field for a single. Brings up Mason Fishback with 1 on and 1 away. here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Now a greatest time as ever to tell you to follow our Twitter page and friend us on Facebook, Twitter page at ABL Miners. Just tweeted Justin Blattner's final line, and it told me and suggested that I translate it from Haitian Creole. So some exciting.
Which, of course, you speak rather fluently.
Absolutely. So some exciting stuff going on there on Twitter as that ball goes inside and high for a ball.
Yep, and we'd also like to thank our sponsor, Napa Auto Parts. You know, it's awful tough here to hit the parking lot. You'd have to really hit one hard and foul, but, you know, anywhere else, even on the road, if you got any problems, as that one is going to find its way down into the right field corner. McNamee chasing it down. One run, looks like it's going to score for the Bucs. Yes, it is. Play at the plate, he is safe. So that will be a double and extends the lead for the Bucs to 2 runs. They lead 6-4 with 1 away in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hard hit ball down the line. That brings up Gunnar Schubert. But as I was saying, Napa Auto Parts in the Valley, Big Lake, Palmer, and Wasilla. Visit www.napaalaska.com. That is www.napaalaska.com. As that one is hit towards right field, but foul for strike 0-1. Napa Auto Parts makes our broadcast up here possible, so we thank them. So everyone down in the Alaska area, or in the lower 48 even, to catch each and every Miners baseball game. The 0-1 pitch from Ward. That one's high for ball 1-1. That one outside. 2-1 the count now. Pitch. That one outside. 3-1. So due up for the Miners. In the top of the 9th, Austin Bull, Quinn Cotton, and Justin Ammons. Which any other night really would be the top of the order. Tonight, of course, Bull batting in that 9 hole. Not a bad call, but Miners will need something to start going there as they find themselves down 2 runs and walk there from Ward. Means there's 2 on and 1 out. That'll bring up the top of the order for the Bucs. Chase Vanderbrake steps to the plate again.
Yeah, Ward got the first guy, the sixth hole batter to strike out swinging. And 7-8-9 gave up a single, then an RBI double, and now a walk. So real tough spot if you're Thaddeus Ward to give up those kind of at-bats to guys in the bottom of the order, and now you kind of have to pay the price with the top of the order coming up with just 1 out.
But he fires that one in for a strike. 0-1. Austin Bull, the shortstop, and Ryan Howe, catcher, and now Austin Dennis is joining in. Leaving the guys at the corners. You know, they're important players too, but not important enough apparently in this meeting.
Yeah, at the corners, just so we don't forget who they are. Rainer Osmus there at third base, and now Spencer Henson over playing first.
Replacing Nick Brooks, of course. So everyone's back at their respective positions, and we're ready to play some more baseball. Ward ready and delivers. That one hit towards third, knocked down by McNamee. Over to second for one, and back to third. And he will be called safe, it seems. So Osmus flipped that one over to second for one, and they went right back to him at third. Looked like he got the tag down. They say he did not. And Coach Ben Taylor will go out and see what the umps had to say. Now looks like there's going to be an even bigger conference going on. See what everyone saw from their respective spots. Looked awful good from up here. Interesting not going over to first on that one. Ample time to get the ball over to third.
Yeah, Osmus, after he missed the line drive, kind of hit at him, saw that there was a play at second, maybe able to turn two there. And once Dennis threw it, saw that the guy at third was held up because he got kind of caught up with that line drive and tried to make the play, but he will be called safe and under the tag there at third base.
So it'll be runners at first and third. And it looks like Ben Taylor possibly thrown out of the game. And he's not happy down there. So Taylor's night is finished. Not heading back to the dugout. And so ejected from the game, it would seem.
Yeah, not really sure what was said there. Had to be something pretty aggressive or something, but it was after the call was made. And obviously had some words after he was tossed out.
Didn't quite agree, with his with that decision. Didn't agree with the slide either, but more so with not being in the game anymore. Anyways, we play on here in Anchorage. 2 on, 2 away. Todd Lott at the plate for the Bucs from Anchorage. And that one is chopped foul for strike 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Ward is on the way. That one hit high towards center field. Ammons makes a nice play out there, and he's got it for out number 3. But the Bucs score 1. Needed insurance run for them. The Miners will look to rally here in Anchorage. They trail 2. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
leading off the top of the ninth inning for the Miners from Grand Canyon, shortstop number 15, Austin Bull.
And we're here in Anchorage. Hunter Warning, Troy Zneski here. Top of the ninth inning. Last chance for the Miners, who trail the Anchorage Bucs 6-4. Goes for a strike to Austin Bull. 0-1.
Yeah, Bull, Cotton, Ammons due up, followed by McNamee, Austin Dennis, and Blake Benefield if we get there.
And Bull will single to left field. So a nice start here in the top of the ninth. Don't want to jinx too much, but we discussed some things off air. And it was a good start anyways for Austin Bull. A nice single. And now we got the top of the order with Quinn Cotton. When the plate, he singled in his last at bat.
And with skipper Ben Taylor's ejection, Dan Padilla, the assistant coach, moves to third base, and Matt Greeley there at first base, the pitching coach.
And Cotton hits that one on the ground, bounces towards third. Ball off towards second. And the throw brings him off the bag at first. So Cotton will be safe. Everyone's safe. First and second, nobody out. Bull with a good jump kind of disrupted that play there. The charging third baseman.
Yeah, look to second.
Looked to second, kind of hesitated there. And then an on-the-move throw towards first. Kind of brought the first baseman, Bates there, off the bag, allowing Cotton to get his foot in there.
And Bucs coach is over there to talk with the first base umpire, seeing if perhaps he did land before Quinn Cotton landed, or I guess tagged the base. But what it looked like for here is the throw was a little high. First baseman jumped, tried to reach for a tag, missed the tag, landed on the base just a second after Quinn Cotton's foot got there and outran it. So now we have runners on first and second with no outs here in the top of the ninth.
And I believe the instant replay rules in the Alaska Baseball League are non-existent, so he's going to have a real tough time getting that overturned. So it will be first and second with none away.
We do have YouTube, Google Hangouts to check out. I might go back in there and check it out.
Zoom and enhance.
Yes, absolutely.
That will bring up Justin Ammons, the center fielder. He's walked and singled, but he's also flown out twice. Comes up here, top of the ninth. Shows bunt. Thanks that one for a strike. He thought he pulled it back in time. Home plate umpire says, no, you did not. So it will be 0-1 for Ammons. And with that, the Bucs coach going out to talk to the first base umpire. That gave the Miners some time to maybe talk over some base running from Bull and Cotton, as Ammons now showing bunt the whole way. Pulls it back in time. That will be ball 1-1. Ammons showing bunt again. Pulls it back. That one again inside. So it is 2-1 now.
Pretty exciting stuff going on here in Anchorage. We're at the edge of our seats up here in the booth.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
Definitely still pretty loud, though, for Bucs fans. They're all sorts of fired up with the first game against each other in the ABL.
That one was a nice bunt down third base line. Pitcher's got it over to first, and that one's going to get away from him. One runner is going to score. Bull ties the game. Ammons is going to head all the way to second. Cotton coming around, and he's going to score. And so on the air, and Ammons will now head to third. He's going to keep going. And they finally raise their hands. So we will see what the call is. 2 are in for sure.
They will send Ammons back to second. And it looks like Cotton back to third there as the ball went out of play. Not sure where it was. They said maybe in the fence. There's a lot of kids over there maybe helping out the Bucs by holding on to the ball or something through the fence. But moving the runner back, interesting decision there by the umpires to move the guy back to third, seeing that he probably was already headed home anyway. But not my call. That's the umpire's call. And looks like pitching coach Matt Greeley will be having a discussion there with the home plate umpire about what base runners will be on what bags.
Looks like you might have needed an explanation too. It kind of reminds me of what happens at Wrigley when it goes into the IV. You know, if you go go in looking for it, it's fair. But if you put your hands up, it's a ground rule double. You know, or whatever it may be in this case. And it looked like they were going at it, and I think that's why they sent them. And there's going to be looks like we could see a pitching change here for the Bucs, but the Miners have tied it up, and they will have runners. Or at least it says that we're waiting to see if they take one off the board here. They should. But Miners will have runners at second and third.
Now saying the umpire could just hear him a little bit out this open window, said it was where the runners were going as the throw from the pitcher was made to first base that went out into right field there and into the fence. So Quinn Cotton will be on third, and Justin Ammons there on second. Still nobody out, 2 on with Elijah McNamee here at the plate.
And the Miners trail by 1. Glad we got that all cleared up for you. A lot going on here in Anchorage late in the game. And McNamee with a chance to put his team ahead in his first game as a Miner. The pitch. That one outside for a ball. 1-0. That one chopped on third baseline foul. 1-1. Two speedy guys on base for the Miners.
Yeah, probably 2 of the top 5 fastest, obviously.
I would say top 5.
Antico and Pavlica in there as well.
That one hit on the ground towards short. Over to first for the out. So there's one away, but Cotton will score from third. So, and Ammons will stay at second. The game is tied at 6 here in the top of the 9th inning. Miners have scored 2 so far. And a runner still in scoring position yet with Austin Dennis coming to the plate. We'll have another conference on the mound. Another possible pitching change, and it looks like we're going to have one from the Bucs. So we're going to take a short break while that gets sorted out. It's tied here in the top of the 9th. Miners have rallied in Anchorage. It's tied 6-6. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Coming in from the Pepsi bullpen to pitch for your Anchorage Bucs from Georgia Tech, number 32, Micah Carpenter.
We're back here after the pitching change. Micah Carpenter in for the Bucs. He inherits a situation, a 6-6 tie with one away. And Justin Ammons at second base and Austin Dennis at the plate for the Miners. They trailed 6-4 coming into this inning, but have tacked on 2 thanks to a single, a couple singles, and the throwing error. That one low for a ball, 1-0. Dennis singled and walked. That one goes for a ball as well, 2-0. Miners might be a little fired up after the ejection of their head coach, Ben Taylor, as that pitch is inside for a ball, 3-0. Carpenter trouble finding the strike zone here right out the gate. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. A 4-pitch walk. So runners on first and second, and that will bring up Blake Benefield, who has a single, double, and a home run already tonight. You know, a bases clearing triple would just be all right with me right now.
I could settle with that.
That would be okay. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Spencer Henson on deck for the Miners. Pitch. It's like a check swing. That one goes for strike. 0-2. Two on, 1 out. Game tied at 6. The pitch. Benefield swings and misses. That will be strike number 3. So now they're 2 down, and that will bring up Spencer Henson for his first at-bat of the evening for the Miners. Benefield trying to do a little too much there at the plate. 3 swings on 3 pitches. Henson up to bat. The pitch from Carpenter. And down low for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Again, inside. 2-0 the count. That one hit towards second. Fielded cleanly over to first.
Sounded like a broken bat, and it was there. Jammed him up a little bit on the inside and just hit a dribbler there to first and got out. But Miners tie it up at 6 there. We saw a little bit of offense, a little bit of capitalizing on errors, and some good and interesting base running, to say the least.
Absolutely. The rally worked to a point, so we play on. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Game tied at 6. We'll be right back with more Mat-Su Miners baseball after a short break.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Tennessee, your designated hitter number 10, Mulcahy.
Welcome back to Anchorage. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski on the call for the Mat-Su Miners and the Anchorage Bucs. Miners staying alive, able to tack on 2 to even up the game at 6 apiece. Of the 9th inning now, and that one hit foul. And that will be strike number 1. Peter K. Oh, 1. That one goes for a ball. 1-1 now. Ward still pitching for the Miners. That one hit high towards left field. Cotton is under it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting from Gonzaga, first baseman.
So 1 down. Jake Beath, first baseman, to the plate. The pitch goes in for a strike. 0-1. Wild game so far here in Anchorage. That one goes for a ball. 1-1. It's a long one, too. We've started, it was a 6 o'clock game tonight as opposed to the usual 7 o'clock, and that one is fouled back. 1-2. 9:16 here local time.
Yes, good night, Mom and Dad there. 1 a.m. there in Florida. Actually, they're in Chicago right now visiting my sister. So from Florida to Chicago, and now you knocked out both of the hometowns of the broadcasters.
That's right.
I guess Illinois, but
sure,
whatever.
It's all the same. It's not all the same, but that's okay. The pitch. That one outside, 2-2. Everything, I'll give you a little lesson on Illinois.
Hold on, let me take out my notebook.
If you're taking notes at home, anything south of I-80 is Southern Illinois. And my house is technically, it's one of the houses close to I-80 there. That one high for a ball. The count is full, 3-2. So I'm from Southern Illinois, even though I'm about an hour from Chicago.
Today's
So,
fun facts brought to
yes.
you by Napa Auto Parts.
Things you didn't know about Illinois from someone from Illinois. I don't even know what to call it. An Illinoisan? Ah, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
I'm never saying that again.
Yeah.
3-2 pitch. That one on the ground towards first. Henson's got it. Stays fair. And that will be out number 2. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Game tied at 6 apiece. And the center fielder, Cole Klez, heads to the plate for the Bucs with 2 down and nobody on. Ward delivers. That one high for ball. 1-0. That one also goes for a ball. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Ward ready and delivers. That one called for strike. 2-1.
Yeah, it looked like 3 straight fastballs there for Ward, missing high back-to-back and then lowering it up a little bit and finding the top of the strike zone there for the first strike.
2-1 pitch. Check swing, he went around. 2-2. Pitch. Called. Strike 3.
And a big let's go from Thaddeus Ward there as he gets the guy to strike out looking.
And that will do it for the first 9 innings. The game is tied at 6.
I'm going to need to start a new scorebook here.
That's right. For the first time in 2017, the Miners head to extras. We go to the top of the 10th inning. We'll be right back with your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Last call for alcohol. Leading off the top of the 10th inning for the Miners from Arizona, catcher number 7, Brian Howard.
We're back here, top of the 10th. Not used to saying that. Ryan Haug at the plate, and he knocks that one. It'll be foul, though, down towards left field. Strike 1. rally in the top of the ninth pulled the Miners even with the Bucs here at 6 apiece. And a 1-2-3 inning from Thaddeus Ward. The big strikeout to end it sent us into extras. Howard takes that one for a ball, 1-1. Howard will step out of the box, get reset out there. Carpenter delivers. That one goes for a ball, 2-1. That one goes for a ball as well. 3-1 now to Haug. Top 10. That one goes for a ball as well. So after fouling one off, 4 straight balls to Haug, and he finds himself at first with none away. That brings up Rainer Osmus. One on. The pitch. That one outside for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Osmus. Hits that one high towards center field, but it is caught. Haug will scamper on back to first, so 1 away, top of the 10th. Austin Bowl heads to the plate. He got things moving in the top of the 9th. We'll see if he can do it again here in the top of the 10th. Pitch. That one taken for a strike, 0-1. That one catches the corner. So 0-2 now for Austin Bowl. Game tied at 6 apiece. Haug with the lead at first. Pitch. Bull hits that one on the ground towards second. Haug out at second. There will be no throw to first. So that will be 2 outs here. Runner at first. Top of the order for the Miners. Quinn Cotton heads to the plate.
Yeah, real good job by Ryan Haug hustling over there on the slow roller there to the shortstop, making the nice flip. And by the time the second baseman got it in his glove, looked at first, and Bull was hustling down the line as well. So
Cotton fouls that one out of play for strike number 1. Quite a night here in Anchorage. Getting some free baseball in. Pitch. That one fouled back by Cotton. 0-2. 1 on, 2 out. The pitch. Cotton fouls that one off and stays alive. We'll do it again. 0-2.
Yeah, I didn't really like that pitch. Looked like it tailed away from him a little bit. Just threw his bat out there to make some sort of contact and stay alive here.
Cotton hits that one high towards left field. Watt is under it, and he's got it for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 10th inning. Game still tied 6-6. We'll be right back with more Matsu Miners baseball on your Matsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Leading off the bottom of the 10th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Cal Baptist, right fielder number 34, Ryan Williams.
We're here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski. Game tied at 6 apiece. And Ryan Williams to bat for the Bucs. Thaddeus Ward still on the mound for the Miners. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 1. And another pitch from Ward. That one falls in for a strike. 0-2. It's the third pitcher of the night for the Miners. Hayden Kettler got the start. Justin Blattner came in relief, and now Thaddeus Ward here, and he gets a strikeout looking to start out the bottom of the 10th inning.
Finishes right where he left off in the 9th with that backwards K. Yeah, you mentioned Kettler getting the start. What feels like almost yesterday now, going on 3.5 hours when a complete 5 innings there, starting at 6 o'clock.
Clockio now to bat for the Bucs. He swings and misses. 0-1 the count. One away here. Ward set and delivers. That one will go right up the middle. Off the mound. Over to first. They made a play of it. But Austin Dennis throws that one wild. And he will be safe at first. Took a funny hop off of that mound there. Thought it was going to be a hit right up the middle. But it didn't even make it to the outfield. Dennis was able to handle it in an errant throw, but a nice attempt at a play in time.
Yeah, really the only play that he had, he kind of backhanded it on like a little short hop after it hopped probably like 25 feet in the air off that mound, and a closer play than either of us expected going into it.
That brings Mason Fishback to the plate for the Bucs.
Also, a good job there by Ryan Howe to follow the runner down to first and limit the damage after the throw when got away from Dennis.
That one fouled back towards us in the booth.
If we were the booth over, we might have caught that off the glass.
Off the glass. Oh, man. That was a hard hit ball right back to us for a strike. 0-1.
I probably would have flinched.
Gosh, I would have flinched.
It's funny because no matter how much padding and everything you know is in front of you, you still just don't think of that stuff.
I went swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, I would have jumped out of my skin. But it would have looked cool for the video.
Oh, for sure.
Too bad. It's a darn shame. We didn't quite get that. 1 on, 1 away. No 2 count for Fishback. Ward tosses over to first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Ward. And now there are 2 away. And that brings up Gunnar Schubert.
Now batting from Gonzaga, shortstop number 14, Gunnar Schubert.
Gunnar goes to Gonzaga University, native of Auburn, Washington. Will be a senior when he heads back in the fall. That pitch goes for a strike.
So far here, almost through 3 innings for Thaddeus Ward of relief of Justin Blattner. Now has 9 first ball strikes. Only faced 11 batters so far. So getting after it really on the first pitch and getting ahead of the count and being able to work at it.
Tosses that one over to first. Pretty quick move for the right-hander.
Also has 4 Ks through 2 2/3 innings.
It's what you're looking for out of your relief pitcher, especially in tight late inning situations like this. Pitch is outside. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 2 away. Game tied 6 apiece here in the bottom of the 10th. Runner goes. How 1 hopper down. Bull can't hang on to it. It's almost like the slide knocked the ball out of his glove.
Yeah, just tagged him right in the front of the cleat, and ball got jarred loose a little bit. And unfortunate because Bull did a good job to get around and square up to the baseball kind of on the short hop from Howe. Didn't quite make it there with the throw, but Bull in the right spot and just an unfortunate break there.
So it's 2-1 the count now with the runner at second and 2 away. Schubert still to bat for the Bucs. Two-one pitch. That one goes for a ball. 3-1 now. Ward wasn't too happy with the call. Ward is ready. 3-2 pitch. Right there. Pardon. Now it's 3-2.
How'd you know that was gonna happen?
We're on tape delay here in Anchorage.
Yeah,
Just
right.
got ahead of myself. 3-2. Full count. 2 away. Runner at second. Top of the order for the Bucs on deck. Jace Vanderbeek. Ward is ready. And delivers. That one outside. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Makes it first and second with 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 10th inning in Anchorage. Jace Vanderbeek to bat.
Now batting from Gonzaga, second baseman number 9, Jace Vanderbeek.
0 for 5 on the night.
Couple of ground outs, a strikeout, a fly out, and a fielder's choice. So not much production out of the one hole today for the Bucs.
Thaddeus Ward. Where's that one? It's fouled and out of play for strike number 1. Thaddeus Ward's going to do his best to make sure he goes 0 for 6 here in Anchorage tonight. As always, you can find all the links to our games and any other information about your minors on our website, Facebook, and Twitter page. That one is fired in for a ball 1-1. On Twitter, we're at ABL Minors. Facebook, Matsu Minors.
Now up to 737 followers, just continuing to climb hourly.
One of the most electric accounts on Twitter today. Pitch. That one chopped down. First base line. Henson's got it. And that will be out number 3. So we march on into the 11th inning.
And the scoreboard resets, and we're starting fresh.
Starting fresh here in Anchorage. It keeps going. We'll be back with more Miners baseball right here after a short break. Stay tuned.
Leading off the top of the 11th inning for the Miners from Tennessee, center fielder number 2, Justin Evans.
Justin Ammons leads off the top of the 11th inning here in Anchorage. The game is tied 6-6 between the Miners and the Bucs. Ammons takes that one outside for a ball 1-0. Wild game. We've seen an ejection. Late inning comeback from the Miners, back and forth the whole night. And a stalemate here at 6 runs.
And a couple of 3-run innings as well. So
Yeah.
we've seen it all so far.
We've seen it all. Great pitching.
Home
great
run.
hitting. We did see a
couple
couple
of
errors.
errors.
What more could you ask for? That one in for a strike. Ammons, 2-1.
A ball off the pitcher's elbow that landed
Took him out of the
behind
game.
the shortstop. Yeah.
Ammons hits that one high towards left field, going back. Nice play tracking it by Lott. But it will be caught for out number 1. And this is just another classic Miners Bucs game. As we said in our pregame show, that teams don't like each other very much. And it goes back a long time to the more historic teams in this league. That one inside for a ball. Elijah McNamee to bat. So, of course, it would go into extra innings in their first matchup of the season. He rips that one right to third base. Caught on the fly, hot liner directly to the third baseman. 2 away. That would bring up Austin Dennis.
Yeah, tough break for McNamee there, getting a nice swing on it and getting a hold of one, but right at the guy there.
So 2 outs. Dennis takes that one for a ball. 1-0. Another one for a ball. 2-0 now. Miners so far 6 runs on 11 hits, no errors, compared to 6 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for the home Anchorage Bucs. And Dennis rips that one towards shortstop, fielded cleanly, over to first for out number 3. So game remains tied, 6-6. We head to the bottom of the 11th. We'll be right back with your Metsu Miners baseball broadcast.
Leading off the bottom of the 11th inning for your Anchorage Bucs from Louisiana Lafayette. Left fielder number 29,
Welcome back. Bottom of the 11th inning between the Matsu Miners and the Anchorage Bucs. Todd Lott at the plate for the Bucs. Thaddeus Ward still on the mound for the Miners. Game is tied at 6. A 1-2-3 inning for the Miners in the top half. Not great. Not what you're looking for if you're the Miners, but trying to extend this game to the 12th. That one goes for a strike. 0-1. We thank those of you watching in other time zones for sticking with us here. It's a long one. That one in for a strike. 0-2. We appreciate you. This is the reason we do it. Bring you Matsu Miners baseball at any time of night. Probably dark where you are, though, for the most part. Still light here.
Yeah, no matter what time, it probably will still be light here.
We're getting closer to that summer solstice. That went in for a ball 1-2. Where it'll be close to 20 hours of sunlight. Woo. From official sunrise to official sunset, which we know from experience up here that it will just basically be light for 24 hours.
Yeah. It's navy blue is what they call nighttime.
There's no pitch black at night.
Yeah,
up here.
you see Haug's helmet right there behind home plate. That is the navy blue hue that overtakes Alaska from the wee hours of the morning.
Or about midnight to 2.
Yeah.
Not that I'm up at that hour of the night.
About midnight to 2.
So the 2-2 pitch is a ball. So the count full at 3-2. Lott has worked his way back into this one. Ward delivers. That one hit high and far into center field. Ammons is not going to be able to get it. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Lott rounding second. He's headed towards third. The throw will not make it. Lott slides in head first with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the 11th inning here.
Yeah, if I'm Ammons there, I might just hold up my hands and say I can't grab it in this sorry excuse for a warning track there with the thick grass and weeds and everything growing up on that wall. But a nice shot there by Lott nonetheless, and a tough break to start off the bottom of the 11th for Thaddeus Ward, especially after getting ahead in the count 0-2 and missing a few times, and Lott taking one and riding it to left center.
So Peter Kay comes to the plate for the Bucs, and Matt Greeley will head to the mound to talk things over with his infield, including pitcher Thaddeus Ward, who has answered the call for the most part here, coming in late to throw a lot of relief innings.
Yeah, now going on his 4th, obviously still 3 complete innings thrown, only giving up that 1 run there in the 8th inning after a single and a RBI double.
So everyone's heading back to their spots. No pitching change will be made. So 1 on away, game-winning run at third base for the Anchorage Bucs here in Anchorage. Pitch to Decay is outside. Haug hops up real quick like he was going down to third. Chooses not to. It'll be 1 ball and no strikes to Decay.
Durkay trying to be the hero here for the Bucs in the bottom of the 11th inning.
Infield playing pretty close in. That one goes for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That went high for ball 2. Ward finds the pitch he wants. Is ready and delivers. Going low for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. Runner at third, no outs. Miners trying to get to the top of the 12th. The pitch. That one hit high in foul territory, but it will. Haug gets it. Stopped, camped right under it. So that will be out number 1.
And great awareness there by Thaddeus Ward to go home and protect home plate and not allowing that winning run to score or even consider it after Haug made that catch in foul territory.
Yeah, they kind of were looking at it like it. I almost thought it was going to go out of play, and then just kind of came right down, straight down. Haug was camped right underneath it. We're out number 1. And that will bring up Jake Veith for the Bucs, and he will be intentionally walked, it looks like. So once this is all said and done,
yeah,
they should have runners at first and third with 1 away.
Yeah, they do this to not only not face this type of hitter, but put the double play ball into effect and maybe get a turn 2 and get out of the inning after giving up a leadoff triple. So obviously the best way to play this.
Ball 3 now. The automatic intentional walk has not made its way to Alaska just yet.
No, I think we saw something like that with the Oilers trying to give some sort of signal that they wanted the batter to take his base without throwing it to him. But after a short amount of discussion there.
Lively discussion.
Yes, animated discussion there with the umpire. They had to, in fact, throw 4 balls to give, I think it was Benefield.
Yes.
To give Benefield the base.
Yeah. Oh, no, you got to throw 4 nice and easy pitches. That's
tough.
That's hard.
It's real tough. It's just playing catch.
Cole Klez comes to the plate now with runners at first and third and 1 away here in the bottom of the 11th inning in Anchorage. Ward ready and delivers. That one a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Decent crowd sticking around here. Mulcahy Stadium. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So an 0-2 count now. Klez. Ryan Williams on deck. Pitch, that one outside. Howell gets in front of it. Keeps the runners where they are. 1-2. Klez steps back into the box. Ward is ready. 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2. Klez a 222 hitter coming into tonight. Pitch. That one hit into center field, and it's going to drop for a single, and that will do it here in Anchorage. A walk-off RBI single from the Bucs will mean a 7-6 victory for them in extras. Miners dropped their second straight game and third of the year. 7-6 here, heartbreaker in Anchorage.
Yeah, just a real tough one, and it definitely stings a lot, especially after clawing their way back into the game there in the top of the ninth, down 2, and getting a couple good breaks, and then they're giving up a leadoff triple really hurt. Great way to claw back and get a guy out, but another tough break for the Miners.
Well, they got another shot at it tomorrow, albeit not against the Bucs. We will be back in Anchorage for a 7 o'clock game here against the Pilots. So until then, for Troy Wisniewski, I'm Hunter Warning. Thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. And until then, stay tuned to our Facebook and YouTube pages for all that. All our information can be found there. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching.